your old pal, Dragon King God Gootu here, with a quarter-pound of grass-fed hamburger that we will consume raw right now, while I explain to you why I'm not a racist. The truth is, I don't like white people more in general. But the problem is that white people really don't have anything to make fun of. Like, take Obama, for example. There's nothing really to make fun of him about. So that's why people just call him a monkey or something, because there's really nothing that's, like, comical. But to be honest with you, like, honestly, and I'm not just saying this, the white male mesomorph that becomes the cop and police, which is the same thing. The white male mesomorph is really, like, the one that becomes, like, the firefighter and the cop, and they have, like, the female Pleiadian girlfriend. Those are the ones that I really can't stand, because they have, like, no personality, and alpha males tend to be white, and, but like I said, there's nothing funny about it. There's no, like, black people are like God's little punchlines, so it's like, so, I mean, there's nothing funny about white people. That's how much they suck. Oh boy, we hit the jackpot. Remember, you can't grow up to be a big, strong reptilian without your quarter-pound of raw red meat. I want to make sure you see this. A lot of people freak out when they see this. And I'm like, haven't you ever had sushi before? I used to eat raw fish for a month. And raw fish is like the worst. I was eating raw cod, not like the processed crap in the store. And this is good for you too, because especially if you work out like I do, you can't get the minerals when you cook it. When you cook something, you call all the metaphysical energy out, except for weed, which I would know nothing about. Camera slipping. Yep, all the pretty white girls are behind me at Starbucks and Panera Bread. I'm sure they would want nothing to do with me, even if they didn't see me eating this. And that's because the computer that simulates this reality controls their atoms. And you know what? My friend in Bulgaria, the guy that's been telling me who's an alien, who's not, he unfriended me on Skype. I didn't even do anything to piss him off. He just unfriended me because my theory on this is because I have a gray alien following me, and he has a gray alien following him. The gray alien can download you with a thought that it's thinking, so obviously they don't want my information out. So obviously they put the screws to my relationship with him, because we were a good team. Come back, Mark. Come back. We need to expose all these aliens. Come back, Mark. Enough talking. More eating. Yeah, white people are really egotistical. A lot of the female Pleiadians are really mean bitches, you know. I can't stand the white people with, like, no personality. Like the MMA fighter type. Like the... Every time I see tattoo, I think stupid. I got tattoos, but my tattoos are just proof that I was once young and dumb. And I think tattoo artists should be jailed for conning the young people out of their money. especially if you become like a graduate soul. You know what I mean? It's like, if you're smart, if you become smart enough to realize that, you know, tattoos are stupid, then you should be able to, like, sue the people for your money back. That's only if you become a graduate soul. When I was eating the raw chicken, it would hurt my intestines. But I was told that this wouldn't. So we'll find out today. This is usually referred to as steak tartare. But I got no bun or no A1 sauce. Just straight out the fucking bag. .33 pounds too. 0.33. And this is good for you because when the apocalypse hits, you need to condition yourself to eat, you know, raw humans because, I mean, what else will there be to eat other than your fellow humans? So you better, you know, get yourself, like, hard up here because shit's coming down the pike, man. You might have to eat and drink stuff you never thought you would ever drink. I already know. I already know who in my neighborhood I would go after first. Let's just say that he has a big ammo depot in his garage. I even told him I'm coming after him first. Oh man, he's got an armory in his garage. I'm like, I even told him, I said, I'm going to come over your house and say, hey neighbor, I need to borrow some sugar, and give him a spinning back fist. I feel like Graveyard Girl in the car. I need to go over that Starbucks and, like, find their pussy magnet, put it in my, like, back pocket or something. Imagine if you owned, you know who gets the most pussy? A person that owns a Starbucks and drives a Hummer and lives on, like, 2 acres of land. So you could provide a dog with free Starbucks, fucking Hummer, and the land. I can't imagine how wet that would make a woman. That would be like, God, she'd be like, God only knows, excuse me, Draco only knows how long you could get a woman down on her knees for that kind of shit. God. I feel like women have a whole lot less soul energy because you never see homeless women. I think it speaks to a man's character that there's more, like, homeless men than women. I think it says that men are, like, better because there's more homeless men. It just goes to show you that women just can't live without that materialistic... Women can't live without material goods, which is why when I left college, I was, like, the only guy in my anatomy class. Everyone else was a woman, and women just can't let go of that, you know, I have to have a baby, I have to get married, so that means I have to have a good job, so that means I have to go to college. They can't get rid of that expectation shit. And like I said, they were all, like, most of them were white, so this is why I like the black people better. I feel, when I'm around, like, the black people with the crown chakra, I feel, like, at peace. And, matter of fact, the guy I bought this from, the guy that was weighing it on the scale, he was, like, you know, a crown chakra guy, and I naturally feel calmer around him. I wish I had a crown chakra. I wish I wasn't a savage beast monkey. I'm not faking it, people. Don't adjust your TV screen. This is real raw meat. And the grass-fed meat doesn't make you depressed as opposed to the non-grass-fed. Bum is on the cheese. Bum is on the cheese. If I get lucky, this red meat will give me a disease. So apparently, Tribune Riddlemeyer, the Draconian, his real name is Pazuzu. Where did they come up with this shit? I thought the Lack people named their kids goofy names. The fucking Draconians got goofier names than the Lack people. What the fuck? I can't wait to pet him, too. I might even jerk him off if he's nice to me. I don't look at a Draconian like I look at a human being. I look at them like a pet that can do tricks. Even though they might be superior to us mentally and intellectually, I really see them as like pets. I would be like the coolest person ever if I could just put a collar on one of them and walk them around my neighborhood. Think of all the money we could make. I got a feeling this video is me writing a lot of checks my mouth can't cash. I've been known to do that from time to time. I would jerk off a Draconian, though. That would be fun. I really would. I mean, come on. When else are you going to do that? Oh, you guys are no fun. You guys are trying to play everything safe. See, you guys are always like, you know, I don't want to claim Moorish nationality. I don't want to go on the FBI's terrorist list. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do that. Well, they don't build statues for critics, man. You gotta take some chances in your life. You gotta stop taking baby steps through life, man. Start eating some raw meat. Tap into your caveman instincts. Raw is war and Mars. I was told I was from Mars once, which is why I'm eating the raw meat. Comes a guy walking by thinking I'm crazy. He's a gay manager that works here. Saw me talking to a phone, eating the raw meat. It's a conference call with my YouTube friends. An hour in advance. I can feel this automatically calming me. Steroids put you to sleep. I got up too early today. I used to get up at 4 a.m. naturally, meditate, and then go back to bed. Now I wake up at like 6 a.m. and it's just too close to the time I usually wake up, so I just suffer and take a nap or something. My father went for a chest scan today at the hospital. That chest mass tumor on his chest is just keep getting bigger by the second. I told my father he should be fine until they come to get me because I can't take care of myself. Because I'm just an entertainer, you know. I'm not like the manager. I'm not like a bill payer. So I told him, I said, Pop, the gray alien's got your back until when I leave. And then when I leave, that's when you probably will expire and probably get laid off too. My father survived like 70 layoffs, like literally 70. He went from MCI to MCI WorldCom to MCI or Verizon. And he survived like so many layoffs, which goes to show you that, you know, it's all rigged. So when they finally come take me, I'll be like, he'll probably die like in 2 months. That thing's going to go from like benign to malignant in like 0.33 seconds. Poor dad. I love him to death, but he just won't fucking listen. I can fucking beg him till I'm blue in the face to go drink some alkaline water or get some fucking wheatgrass or something. Nope. God forbid. People will perish for a lack of knowledge and a lack of red meat. I saw the McDonald's propaganda piece they put out about chicken McNuggets. Man, was that some North Korea fucking lies right there. It's like, they're like, oh, there is no pink slime. That's all, in your head. That's all, we don't... They never even addressed it. They were like, they brought it up in the beginning, but they never, said, They mentioned it in the beginning, but then they never, re-mentioned it. They never brought it back up. So... That's called doublethink. When you have two opposing thoughts in your head, where they didn't use it, but they did use it. It's sentient thoughts like this that the humans do not have and cannot have. Because the humans are just sentinels controlled by telepathy. They have succumbed to the selfish creation. Lovely fucking day, isn't it? 54 degrees. That must mean the Draconians are in town. I should have bought some extra red meat for them. For all of us. We could have played fucking cards. I hate fucking cards. It's such white trash shit. Alcohol, tattoos, cards, motorcycles. That's all white trash shit, man. You know what makes me laugh just when I randomly think about it? When Lorian told me that I wasn't downloaded with anything. I'll just be at the gym on the stationary bike. I'll just harken back to Lorian saying that I wasn't downloaded with anything, and I'll fucking start laughing. I'm referring to a conscious download here. I'm getting to the last piece, man. I'm low on my red meat. Oh, I just found a piece that hit the floor. 5-minute rule. So I got a guy telling me that Jessica Schaub has a husband that dresses in drag when they fuck. Yeah, a girl like her would definitely wind up with a cuckold. A girl like her would not wind up with a rape-ravaging reptilian that's eating raw red meat like yours truly.